I don't know whether to say hi, Dad. I miss you. I love you. I wish you were around. In my head is just going through some things right now. You know, I'm talking to you, but how do I talk to you? Do I want to talk to you? Should I talk to you? Dad, you died when I was little. 11, 12, and you died. Nobody talks about your death. Nobody says exactly what it was that you died from. People ask me, and I kind of look around like I should know, but I don't know, but I do know. And I just say what I can say, You're not here. But I do miss you. But little Daryl misses you. The little kid misses you. And I learned to miss you as an adult too. But you're not here. And there's a whole lot of questions that I have, questions on my mind, questions that I think. As a matter of fact, sometimes I purposely don't think about you. And I do that for a reason, because it helps me get through, but it doesn't help me. But it helps me, but it doesn't help me. As I think about you, and I try to think about your not being present, I had to think about, have you helped me or have you hurt me? And when I think about your absence and not being here, never really identified with people who didn't have their fathers around, because you were around up until I was about 11, 12 years old, but you died. So because you died, I didn't identify with others whose fathers were absent, who left them on purpose or for various reasons. But I thought one day about something that really took me somewhere. And it was the fact that I am who I am. I do what I do. I become what I've become because you weren't there to help me. Because you weren't there to be there for me, to teach me, to tell me, to show me, to guide me, to direct me, to give me the help that I needed. Because of you not being there for me, I've become the man that I am. So I look at you and I say, you were there for me, but you weren't there for me. I had to figure out how to put it together, how to do it. As a matter of fact, people ask me questions. Was your dad there for you? What was the relationship you had with your dad? Once you died, I hit the streets looking for a father image, a mentor, somebody to teach me, train me, talk to me. And the truth of the matter is, almost everybody I asked as I was a teenager said no. So I had to make up people and go by those that I saw on the news, I saw on television, and I made them my fathers. And I made them my mentors. And though they never touched me, I never touched them, was never around them, I got what I needed from them because you weren't around. So there's a lot of questions in my head, a lot of questions on my mind. I got some questions on paper, some thoughts on paper that I'll need to connect with just to think about you. When I just think about, what do I regret? What are the things that I regret? I regret a lot of things. But one of the things that I regret the most is what they call today domestic violence. When I was growing up, they didn't use those terms. They would just say things like, what's going on over there? And somebody would yell, Abe's over there handling his business. Dot did something and he's handling his business. But you were beating on Mom. And over again throughout the course of my life, I had to ask myself, Dad, what were you thinking? Beating on Mom, hitting on Mom, putting your hands on Mom, what was going through your mind? You had your children in front of you. We were right there. You know, myself and my older brother, Ron, 2 years older than me, and we had to watch you beat Mom. But what were you thinking? What was going through your head? You know, you're a military man. They called you tall, dark, handsome. The family would go off when you walked in the room. You were strong, you were built. You had muscles like crazy. No telling what you did in the military, but what were you thinking when you put your hands on my mom? When you put your hands on my mother? What were you trying to teach me? What were you trying to tell me? As a matter of fact, the question arises, did you ever think that we would be just like you? Did you ever think about that? Did you ever feel that? That what you were teaching us was going to make us just like you, and we would duplicate that. Well, here's what I learned. I made a decision at about 5 years old, and I decided that I would never ever put my hands on my wife because of you. You helped me, but you hurt me. But you helped me, but you hurt me. And I ran from domestic violence. I stayed away from it. And that was a good thing. It was good because I never wanted to be like you. I never wanted to do what you did to Mom. That's something I definitely regret about what I saw you do to my mom. But I got something out of it. I wasn't like you.